I'd like to call to order the Paramedic Service Committee. Any declaration of pecuniary interest? There is none. We have two action items. The first one is the new crest. Okay, Michael.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, we're looking at the new proposed Paramedic Services crest be approved for use on uniforms, vehicles, and station signage. This is a design process which is in line with the Bruce County brand and will be, if approved, moving forward to changing over the shoulder flashes on uniforms first, and then following the other changes that we need to do in branding through the paramedic service in 2019. So we're looking for your approval to produce and issue this new crest on uniforms and branding throughout the organization, sir.
Okay, I think it's very eye-catching. Whoever designed that, I figured they did a very good job on it.
It was a input from folks, from staff in the field, as well as the team here that was coordinating its design of all of the branding for the county.
Good, very well done. Any questions on this? Okay, go ahead, Clarence.
Michael, was the light blue specter and snake thing, does that have to be the predominant piece of this? Because I'm just wondering why the logo was altered, like the Bruce County logo, and why it wasn't just left the way that it was, with Bruce maybe perhaps bigger and that the middle part smaller. I just find it odd that the logo has been altered.
This has been done in conjunction with the artists that have put together other elements of this. The caduceus and the Star of Life is here as a visual recognition of the paramedic role.
But it has to be predominant? Or is this just a design thing?
We would wish it to be predominant so that people can see who they're dealing with from a distance, as it's a medical service.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually kind of agree with you, Michael. Like, when these people are out in the field and different people look at these different crests, like on the OPPs and so forth, that center symbol actually refers to health. So if somebody has a health issue, they'll go to that person immediately. I actually agree with that center logo. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, I'll read the recommendation that the design for the new Bruce County Paramedic Service crest be approved for the uniforms, vehicle, and station signage and other related departmental uses as presented. Moved by Ann, second by Dan. All in favor? Carried. Okay, we have one more action item about the response time plan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, by legislation, ambulance providers are required to design a performance-based plan for the next calendar year to meet a legislative requirement of the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care. This plan needs to be with the government no later than October 31st of each year. The plan that you see in front of you of our proposed plan for the performance measurements of the 2019 year follows the same standards that we've used in 2017 and 2018 without change. These are standards which we are currently tracking and using this year and are tracking well for performance throughout this year. So this is a legislative requirement to submit a plan by October 31st. This plan that we're submitting represents no change from the plans that were previously submitted in 2017 and 2018.
So this performance plan, is it pretty well the same with Gray County and our other surrounding counties? Have you looked at that to see if it's about the same?
The CTAS element, sir, is the same because we're required to use it. There are slight changes in types of response depending on if it's a large city or a rural area. I could not tell you at the moment how this compares to Gray County. I can certainly follow that up.
Well, I'm not mainly concerned with Gray County, but with Ontario, with the landscape of Ontario and different things, I was just wondering how it compared to other areas, but anyway.
I would have to ask that question specifically so we could go through each one of the different communities. I can't respond to that now.
Okay, very well. Okay, any questions? Okay, I'll read the recommendation that the paramedic response performance time for 2019 be approved and submitted to the Ministry of Health and Long-Term Care on or before October 31st, 2018. Moved by Mitch, second by Janice. All in favor? Carried. Okay, next we have... Oh, that's it.
That's it, sir.
Okay, so item number 3, the act on recommendation for the procedural bylaw, moved by Milt, second by Ann. All in favor? Carried. I also need a mover and a seconder that we do now adjourn and meet again on October the 4th. Moved by Janice, second by Mitch. All in favor?